We'll see it tonight on a downtown train. Every night, it's just the same on a downtown train.
David.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm okay, thanks. But I need to have a serious word with you.
No need, Neil. I think I know what this is about.
Do you?
I used your ink up printing out dossiers, and now you're worried that there's no ink, but don't worry. I emptied some biros that I found in the studio, and I watered down the ink down a little bit, and managed to refill the ink cartridge.
Well, it wasn't that, David. You're not to use my bank card, ever.
Oh, and why's that then?
Well, because it's mine, and if you do, it's theft.
David is not a thief.
David is a thief. Just don't do it ever again, okay?
I don't think I've ever been so insulted, but if the laws have changed around this sort of thing, then I guess I'll just have to roll with the times and go with the flow. Okay, right you are. From now on, David doesn't use Neil's bank card anymore. Any profits from the shares in David's retreats that I bought for you will just have to stay in David's account.
Well, you can still give me money. Just don't take it without asking.
Right you are. Listen, I seen him again.
Who, Rod Stewart?
Not Rod Stewart. Good gracious. David hasn't seen Rodney since early last year, I don't think. Yeah, we had a cream tea in Betty's. Well, actually, David had a peppermint tea, but Rodney had a cream tea, the greedy guzzler. No, I seen the danger man.
Right. And where did you see him this time?
I seen him in the toilets again. Yeah, the same place I always see him.
You mentioned the toilets last week, but every other time you've seen him, it's been around the building, like lurking in bushes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but only when I've been in the toilet.
But you can't see outside from the toilets. David?
Neil, I have a whole host of different eyes, maverick, staunch, amplified and many more, so I can see from all angles and in all sorts of different scenarios.
But you're always in the toilet when you see the danger man.
Oh yeah, whether he be reaching to trap someone with his treacle finger or seep into them and end up wearing their trousers, whether he's crouching in the bushes, hurtling through crawl spaces, or simply eyeing up the building from afar and planning how he's going to infiltrate our systems, I'm always in the toilets when I see him.
And what happened this time?
I seen him. Yeah, I seen him. He was mimicking me. He was mimicking David. Each time I looked up, he was there looking straight at me. When I went to speak, as did he. When I turned away, he started to turn away. And when I turned back round, he was right there again looking at me. I don't know if it's safe to be his friend anymore.
And were you looking in the mirror in the toilets by any chance?
What mirror?
Well, there's usually a mirror in the toilets. Well, in fact, I know there's a mirror in all the toilets at the centre.
Neil, you can gas on as much as you want about mirrors, but what are they? What are you talking about?
Come on, David, you know what a mirror is?
David is not a liar. David hasn't a clue what you're talking about.
They're above the sinks, so they can reflect. You can see yourself in them. They reflect stuff.
Oh, you mean the special windows? Yeah, I seen him in the special window.
And did he look like you?
Does the danger man look like David? Absolutely not. He's quite an unassuming little guy. Not a lot about him, really. Yeah, he's got eyes all over his head and he has a treacle finger, but on the whole, he's quite a small man. Tiny, actually. Nothing like David. Do you know I'm over 9 feet tall when I'm stood up?
David, I think there are two things going on here.
Yeah?
Right, you have no knowledge of mirrors, which is quite astounding if you really are over 2,000 years old.
I'm listening, but not for much longer, you mucky snowman. Go on.
And you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Neil, this has nothing to do with the Danger Man, so I suggest you stop barking up whatever that tree is you're mounting.
David, you're the danger man.
Nonsense! What are you talking about, you foolish man? It's not possible. It's impossible. It's ridiculous.
You've been seeing yourself in the mirror, and your distorted view of yourself, coupled with your hallucinations, has led you to believe it's someone called the Danger Man.
Neil, I will not hear of this, and if I wasn't so appalled by your complete lack of intelligence, I would be laughing. I really would.
David, you're the Danger Man.
Stop saying that! Of course I'm not the Danger Man!
Just think about it, David. I'll leave you with it for a bit. Why don't you Google mirror in the meantime?
So rude and insensitive little man. I will not be Googling anything except for maybe a holiday so I can escape your ridiculousness.
I'll see you soon, David.
Yeah, see you soon. Oh, good grief, what's got into that boy? David is the Danger Man. Good grief. Mirrors. Every night, it's just the same on a downtown train. Love, David.